a brand new show. I'm Mishak here at Fast Car Checks, where we'll be reviewing your car, bringing the heat to the street and seeing what your car does. It's all about pushing it to the maximum, seeing what it's got. We do 0 to 60 tests, we do a quarter of a mile challenge, loads of little special ever things will be coming on the way. If there's any guys out there actually that's got competitions, that's got prizes, let us know. That's something as well we'll be bringing to the show soon. So, like I said, it's a brand new show, episode 1 of Fast Car Checks. I'm Mishak, bringing this to you weekly, monthly, daily, however you want it. So guys, we have got a very special car today on Fast Car Checks. A very good friend of mine as well. We used to do roofing together, but yeah, we'll get into that. Let's go meet him today and see what car he brings. Today with my man Jonty. Me and Jonty go a long way back, but we'll get into that story in a bit. So today we're going to feature his Mercedes-Benz CLA45. Just take him around the back a bit, show him the spec it is. So as you can see, it's in nice white, rust white. Yeah, like I said, this is the car we're featuring today. It's not a standard car, it's 2-litre turbo. Well, I'll let Jonty talk to you more about it because he knows more.
Well, obviously it comes stock power at 375 horsepower. Recently had a stage 1 remap on it, so it's pushing about 420 now. 420 brake horsepower.
And that's just off the remap?
Yeah.
Okay. And in terms of performance-wise, is it kicking better? Did you notice straight away the throttle response?
Oh yeah, definitely noticed a lot more power in it, yeah.
And just for the guys at home that don't know where they can get their cars remapped, can you tell us where you got yours remapped?
I got one done down Eastern Avenue, Performance Remap.
Performance remap.
Yeah.
So we'll try and find a link today, or when I edit the video, to try and get this remap on there so people can find it themselves at home, you know, for the viewers, because I know people like to remap cars, but people always have questions: where can I get it? How much does it cost? So just talk us through price-wise. How much did it cost for you to get
£350 for a stage 1 remap.
And that was just no VAT, that was just all in?
No, yeah, I was
all in. So that's a good deal. I know about cars and I know £350 for a remap. Probably going to gain about 35. I don't think you've had this one on the dyno run yet. But it's probably kicking out about 420 brake horsepower, give or take. Just doing an interior check. As you can see, it's a Mercedes AMG package. We've got these lovely little vents where the heat can come out of here. Stylish, as Mercedes-Benz do. They keep it the style. That's the thing I like about Mercedes. They always come with that nice prestige sort of interior designs. Let's get a little bit of image on the seats. See the AMG on that. Yeah, this one's a nice spec. This one is as well. It's been well looked after. As you can see, we've got the 7-matic box. What was your first car?
What I start when
your first ever when you passed your test car?
It was a little Ford Fiesta.
Little Ford Fiesta.
1.25 that was.
And what sort of reg was we talking?
Oh,
05, 06?
No, older than that.
Older than that?
I don't know, W reg or something.
Yeah, it's a proper really shitty chitty bang bang.
Oh.
And in terms of sort of ever cars, have you had any ever cars?
Well, yeah, just before this I had a Scirocco R.
Scirocco R. And what did you do to that? Because I know that he had a Scirocco R, but he did modifications to that. What did you do to that?
Well, it already had a few on it when I picked it. It had a Miltech exhaust.
Yeah.
An intake.
Yeah.
And then I had a stage 1 remap put on it as well.
Okay, so
I think that was pushing about 320.
320.
When I left, yeah.
Yeah. So in terms of the brake horsepower, 320 brake. So this is a big step, really. You've gained a whole 100 brake horsepower in this car.
Yeah, I mean it was a lot. It was a lot of horsepower in the Scirocco, but obviously because it was front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Didn't really handle it all that.
Yeah. See, I mentioned in the video earlier that I've obviously known Jonty for about close to a year now.
Yeah.
So we've done a bit of roofing together at a short stint, which was a good time to be fair. Obviously, I've moved on career-wise. Jonty's now still doing the roofing, but he's doing it for himself. As regards to he was doing it before for a company. So just talk him through, obviously, John, what you do, how long you've been doing it, where the people can find you.
Well, yeah, I've been doing roofing since I left school.
See, I think say you're a bad man.
And how old are you now?
26 now.
You're not bad,
So
man.
a good 10 years as a man in the know-how.
Body feels it as well.
Body feels it. Body feels it. That's right. I found it. I only done it 9 months, so yeah, for a long time. How long he's been doing it, I can imagine. You know what I mean, but so yeah. So in terms of obviously business-wise, now you've obviously moved up you've now started your own business, which is, what's it called?
JJ Roofing is called.
JJ Roofing. Is that just you that does it on your own, or do you do it with someone else?
It's with a partner.
Okay, so how long have you two been doing it now solo for yourselves?
It's only about 5-6 months, something like that, yeah.
Okay, and in terms of, you know, business, is it all steady? You're starting to find your feet, more customers?
Yeah, definitely it's good word of mouth and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. And like I said, I would recommend him, not just because I've known him, I worked with him 9 months. As you can see, he's obviously progressed, gone on to start his own company. So Jonty's serious about this roofing stuff, so I'll leave a link of his business and everything in the end of the video anyway, where you can find him. But in terms of, going forward, project-wise, do you plan to go on for longer, employ more people? How do you want to run your business, sort of thing?
Yeah, we're definitely looking to obviously expand and get people on the books or whatever, self-employed.
So if you're watching at home and you need a job, Jonty's your go-to guy. But yeah, so just talk us through this car a bit. So what miles have we got on the dash at the moment?
45,000 is on the dash.
45,000. And how much did you buy it on?
44, maybe 43, late 43, something like that.
Okay, so for the mileage, to check that the spec that it is, in terms of money, I think I've just done a bit of research. You can probably tell you more. I think used ones you can get from around 25,000 upward, depending on the spec.
Yeah.
But they was 42,000 brand new.
Yeah,
Panoramic roof, which you can see now. It's good in the summer as well. Just having a look up there, and obviously this one goes back as well. So just gonna pull over here in a minute, do a few runs and stuff. Jonty's gonna take you through. Do a 0 to 60 launch test here, which I'll be starting on my phone. Obviously, as you can see, Jonty's doing the driving here. So we're going to start off now just in launch control. When we get to 60, Jonty's going to tell me, I'm going to stop it there, and then that's his 0 to 60. Like I said, we do 2 runs anyway, so I'll tell him ready to go. So when I go on 3, Jonty, you go. So ready?
Hang on.
Got it in launch, get all that machine mode ready. 1, 2, go! Oh, the pullback on that!
60.
Oh wow! So we got at the moment we've got a 5.1. However, we can 1,000,000% get better than that, because these cars are meant to do it in 4.2. So with a remap, I reckon we can get that 100%. Again, you've got to take into consideration it is slightly damp out there still, and it's early in the morning, so I'll give Jonty the excuse. But we'll go again. 1, 2, go. Done that one in 4.48, which is a good solid time considering he didn't have the launch control on. Like I said, it's not the best weather out here today. It's not damp, but it's damp for him to not be able to get the times we want. But 4.5 is a strong time. Didn't have launch control, so we're going to try another one in launch control, see how that gets on. If we can manage it with that, hopefully we can get that time down.
Ready?
1, 2, go.
Fuck the camera.
Yeah.
You just don't want to do it.
You just don't want to do it, does it? I think 4.5, if I'm honest with you, is a real good time, considering the pressure's on and the car's not letting you do what you want. We've just changed over now. Obviously, I'm driving the car now. I'm just going to give it a little test, sort of see what I can feel, what I don't feel, what I like, what I do like. I don't think there's not going to be a don't like in this scenario because it's a nice car. But yeah, we're just going to go for a cruise, like I said, see what it's like, do a test. I may even do a 0 to 60 myself and beat Jonty and show him how this car is supposed to be drove. We in comfort mode or sport mode?
Sport plus, we're
in sport. Get me in comfort. I want to see how the difference is between comfort and sport, so I can sort of analyse it, tell the fans, you know, sort of like what they want to see, what they want to hear. And some people buy these cars, Jonty, and they don't drive it in sport mode, you know? They like to just drive in comfort mode. Businessmen, even women get these cars and they don't really want to drive them fast. As you can see, you can't hear no noise, we're just saying comfort mode. There's still a bit of purr there. I mean, just in 4th gear. And this is a 7-speed version, isn't it?
Yeah.
7-speed, yeah, I thought so. You don't always have to go crazy in the car. You don't always have to have pops and bangs coming down the road. You can drive it down the road like a normal car, let's just say. And then you have the option of obviously being able to go into sport mode, which I haven't been into it yet. I have been in other cars and I know it comes alive more. I've not done it in a Mercedes, not this sort of spec one either, so I'm quite excited to see what it's got, where we go with it. But yeah, you know, like I said, I'm just doing 35 now on a normal A road. It's, you know, should be going a bit faster to be fair, maybe 40, 50 down here, but again, I'm driving, doing a review. So we're just going to spin it here, and I'll get it into sport mode, so we're going across. So now I'm in fully sport. I've got full control of the gears, as you can see. I just clicked it up there. Oh, yes! And there we are, we're alive. That caught me off guard then as well. Yeah. Woo! Yeah! You feel that brake horsepower. Yeah. You see the ball as well, like you can see the force on my head. It's definitely like I said about the comfort zone, I said about all of that, but you can definitely get your adrenaline going. Let's just say, listen to that noise. Yeah. Shifting. Shifting. Yeah, this car's proper. And it's like I said, the thing is about, even though I'm in sport mode, it's going relatively fast. You can hear the noise. I hope the camera's giving it the true justice, because I know sometimes it doesn't always pick up everything. But as I said, I'm in sport mode, and although we're going fast, you still have that comfortability of feeling in control. Like some cars, you don't feel in control. You can just go flat out down the road, and you almost feel like, you know, you're gonna lose control. This just feels like a Mercedes-Benz diesel version, but you're going fast. As you can see, I've got the box. Just get a bit of control of the steering wheel and that. If you can see, like, at the moment I've got one hand on the wheel. I don't need a lot of effort to drive this car, you know? I don't feel like I've got to fight with it to do what I want to do. Too much up here now, but like I said, for the people watching at home, I can't echo how much this car, it's like now, you would just think you're in a normal family car. If you went in this car and knew nothing about cars, you would never know you sat in a 420 brake horsepower car. But let's get the car going anyway. It just comes alive. Don't want to be taken off the way, but yeah. Some of them are souped up. We'll let them know we're here. This is a proper machine, this is. I just can't get over how it goes from sport to comfort so effortlessly. Like now I'm just in 5th gear, and it's not really doing, you know, the ASBO side of things, let's call it. Oh, yeah! You can hear that noise. But the Renault. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so it has come to the end of the review today. It's sort of a short and sweet episode as it is number 1. You know what I mean? We'll get more stuff. Like you said the 0 to 60 challenge. We're going to hope to do a 1/4 mile challenge. We're going to stick to the route that we're doing for now as well, because it's always good to have your route where you can just take people and know where to go left, know where to go right. That left, that's right. Probably not to the camera, but that is left and that is right. But yeah, so you know, we just sort of want to keep everything nice and information. But as for the car review, I have to say that this is a proper well-built car.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Well done, Jonts. Keep working hard on the roofing and what you're doing in life, because like I said, these things come at a premium. You can't just go out and buy them if you don't have the money to do it. So
hard work pays off.
Hard work pays off. As I mentioned earlier, Jonty's actually my first car review, so I got him a little present. Nothing special, nothing special. Don't worry, Johns, don't get that teeth grin in, because it ain't that special, but a little bag of sweets for being the first customer. He said it first there, teeth and lips, because that's what he's been doing, grinning. Pure teeth and pure lips today.
Gonna blow when I'm gonna go to California. But I don't wanna be a big star. I just wanna buy big drugs. Buy myself a sick car. Big dog, I'm moving straight past you. Big dog with everything I do.
There we are.